Hey, Dan, you think we might get you to do your Elmer Fudd impression today?
No.
Hey, happy Father's Day out there to everybody. You know, if you are insuring your home, your business, your car, and you're looking to save money, there's only one place to go, and that's the Network Insurance Agency on 305 Shrewsbury Street in Worcester. That's where I go, and I saved $800 when I did my policies with them just recently, so you should call them at 508-752-3523. Ask for Cheryl, she'll take care of you. And of course, we want to recognize the Boulevard Diner on 155 Shrewsbury Street. They're open 24 hours a day, serving breakfast day and night, homemade meatloaf, roast pork, leg of lamb, Italian entrees, and sandwiches. There's no place finer
than the Boulevard Diner.
Dan, you're so...
The Scholastic Sports Zone Athlete of the Week is sponsored by Poochie Jewelers, Masterman's, and Kerrigan O'Malley Bailey Insurance.
And we are back with our Athletes of the Week. We have 3 of them in the studio. We're going to start with Drew Foster from the Nashoba Chieftains. Drew, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You guys had a long day. You had a long day yesterday.
I did have a long day.
Okay. You had a game, and then you had, was it a concert last night?
Yep, Dave Matthews concert, so
Sweet.
That was a fun-filled day.
Boy, and you were up 6 a.m. chopping wood. Hey, Drew, you had a great year this year along with your teammates. Tell us a little bit about this year. We're just looking at the stats right now. You had a 4-1 record with a .97 ERA, 36 innings pitched. Can you tell us some of your memorable games during the season, other than the playoffs?
Definitely the Wachusett game when we won 3-0. That gave us the most confidence in the world. Once we beat them, we felt like we could beat anybody.
Okay.
So that was a real big game.
And that looked like a good game because you guys scored the 3 runs on the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah.
During the regular season, we just want to remind our listeners during the regular season that the normal games are 7 innings, and during the playoffs they're 9 innings for you guys. Is that right? Okay. So great game that day. You played against C.J. Doskasil, who's a very good pitcher. He's been on that team for 4 years, so terrific game that was. So you guys get into the playoffs. How confident were you guys to get as far as you did this year?
We were very confident. We set our goals pretty high, and we seemed to kept reaching those goals. And I mean, we just kept rolling. Didn't seem like anybody could stop us. And I was very proud of the whole team, and it was good to see them go that far.
Great. And you guys were the number 1 seed. You played Algonquin in the first round, as we talked to the coach about that. You pitched that game. Tell us a little bit about that game.
Yeah, it was definitely feeling good because we pretty much had a little over a week off with the bye. Got a chance to rest our arms, and that was my first playoff start. So it was a really cool experience, especially to get that win and move forward.
And obviously your confidence just kept growing after that. That's terrific.
Yep.
And so you follow that up with the game. We checked the schedule again. The next game you didn't pitch, obviously, so you played third base in the next game?
Yep.
Okay, so that was against Wachusett. And then in the Leominster game, you came right back and pitched that game. And that was another barn burner. That was a 2-1.
That was a 1-0 game, was it?
2-1. It was
Now,
a
that
1-1
was
game.
Coach Emil Johnson's last game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was, again, like Coach said, Algonquin, that was Neil Burke, thank you. Neil Burke's last game as well.
Right.
So 2 exceptional coaches.
He was with us at the
pregame show.
The
preseason,
tavern. Yes, at the tavern with Tony Gannon.
Yes, that was a great show as well. So you played against Leominster. Tell us a little bit about that game.
That was a battle. They scored in the 4th inning, and then we responded right away to. We didn't want them to have the lead the whole game, so I mean we squeezed out a run, and we battled all the way to the 9th. Ended up with a walk-off. I mean, there's no better way to win a game than a walk-off.
Absolutely,
so, yeah,
absolutely. And it was right in the bottom of the 9th, as you mentioned. You pitched the whole game in that game, gave up 1 run, 5 hits, and you guys went to 20-3 after that. And then you faced, that was the Central Mass Finals. So you're the Central Mass champs. You face Westfield in the next round. And Westfield, did you pitch against Westfield?
I did not.
You did not.
I closed. Jack started.
That's right.
Yeah.
You did pitch though.
I
you
did.
I knew
You
you
got the win, didn't you? Oh, the save. No, I got the save. Yeah,
Yeah.
the save.
Yeah.
Now, coach bringing you in as a reliever, did he talk to you about that before the game?
Yeah, he kept checking on my arm, see how many innings I had. I told him 2, so
Yeah,
pretty much pitched 2.
Oh, that's great.
Now, where are you going to school next year?
I'm going to Ohio University.
Excellent, excellent. And you're not sure what you're going to play for sports?
Hopefully I can play for their baseball team. I've been putting together a resume.
You'll be a walk-on.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
All right, well, we wish you a lot of luck, Drew.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Drew.
Thank you.
So that's athlete number 1. Number 2, we'll talk to Jack. Jack,
How are you, Jack?
Good.
Well, you're a big boy.
Well, he was the quarterback of the football
Right,
team.
and we
the
should.
other-
Yeah, that name. When he said his name, I said, I remember from the Nashoba football. We talked about them during the season.
There you go. And Jack, you pitched during the year. You were the number 2 starter this year, following Drew's footsteps. And as Coach had mentioned, when you weren't pitching, you would play third base. So that was a nice setup, Coach, as far as doing something like that. So tell us, during the year, what was some memorable games that you can remember?
You know, probably the most memorable game for me was the Lincoln Sudbury game. I think it was the second game of the year.
Yep.
We come off a loss to Marlboro. I think it was the bottom of the 10th we lost in a walk-off. And Lincoln Sudbury had always been a strong team, and it's been my first time pitching in 2 years, and I was like, crap, I'm going to get shelled by these guys. Like, this is not going to be a good game. And, you know, I surprised myself. I went 6 innings, I think.
Nice.
And you know, we came out with a win in that game, and I think that really boosted our confidence, and that set the tone for this year. So.
Nice. And you guys came up with 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th, so that really helped. So good way to start it off.
Absolutely.
Any other games during the year that you remember other than the playoff games, and we'll jump into the playoffs? It's okay if you don't remember.
No, I mean, Hudson was probably another good game I had. I think my curveball worked the best that game, and you know, nobody could hit it. It was awesome.
Oh, that's always helpful.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so you guys get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Drew starts the first game against Algonquin. You pitched against Wachusett.
Yeah.
Tell me about that game.
You know, after seeing Drew pitch against them and we pulled out a 3-0 victory, I was pretty nervous going into it. You know, they've been a strong team all year, and you know, I just came in thinking I was going to throw strikes and sit kids down, and that's what I did. And my infield and outfield backed me up pretty good.
Oh, sorry, Jack. Go ahead.
That's all right.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
And you know, we just got the bats on the ball that game, and there was nothing they could do about it. So,
Now, Jack, you had a quote after the game, the state final. I couldn't imagine a better senior year sports-wise and making it this far in baseball, especially after no one thought we could do it. Were you guys a little underdogs? You would consider yourself an underdog before the season?
absolutely. You know, I wouldn't consider ourselves underdogs from my standpoint, but from everybody else's. You know, the respect that we got, we definitely deserved a lot more, and I think we showed a lot of people what Nashoba baseball is all about this year.
There you go. And obviously you were the quarterback of the football team this year that won your second Central Western Mass title. Congratulations to that.
Awesome. Thank you.
So next year you're going to Bentley? That's great.
Yeah.
And you're going to play football next
Yeah,
year?
I'm going to be a linebacker over at Bentley. So.
Oh, should be
And
fun.
we'll have to keep an eye on you. And
Right. Absolutely.
let our listeners know how some of the seniors have progressed over the years. We do that every now and then, so we wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you very
Absolutely.
much.
Bentley's a beautiful campus, as you know, and my daughter went there, and she had a terrific 4 years. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Congrats.
joining us.
Appreciate it.
All right, the next one we have on is Jordan Edmonds.
Welcome to the show,
The
Jordan.
shortstop,
Thanks a lot.
the superstar,
Superstar, that's right.
the face of the team.
There you go. Jordan, tell us about this year. You guys obviously had a terrific year, as we talked about. So talk about the season, talk about the year.
Yeah, we had a great year coming into this season. I think a lot of people had their doubts about it since we lost. Basically, our whole team was seniors the year before.
Right.
But all of us playing that were going to come in and start were very excited about it because we hadn't gotten a whole lot of varsity time over the course of our careers. So we were excited to come in and show everyone kind of what we could do.
That is so cool, you know, being that they let so many seniors go last year, and these guys step
Absolutely.
up from being juniors and go all the way to the final. It's tremendous.
Yeah.
Now, Jordan, you were the Mid-Watch B MVP of the league. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels awesome. It's I've always dreamed of getting an award like that, and I've worked my whole life to someday hopefully get an award like that. So to kind of be rewarded with that it's awesome. I can't even put it into words.
And you're going to college for baseball as well?
Yeah, I'm going to Lemoyne College to go play baseball.
And that's in New York. What town in New York?
It's in Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse, New York. Okay. Talk about the season a bit. I mean, were there any games that stuck out in your mind as far as big games that you had as well?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had a lot of great games this year, even in the regular season. The Wachusett game, everyone keeps talking about that, but that was the game that definitely set the tone for the year. And when we won that, we knew we could beat anyone. We were ready to play anyone and show everyone what we could do.
Well, it was amazing that the second time you did play Wachusett, it was so one-sided. I mean, you guys kept tacking on runs. You were chipping away at them, scored one run in the bottom of the third, another bottom of the fourth, then you slapped on 5, I think, in the fifth. I mean, and it was just a wipeout after that. But like you said, Wachusett was a great team. Now, and you didn't get a lot of credit this year. You guys didn't get a lot of credit because you always had the St. John's as #1 in the polls. You guys just hung around, and you just kept creeping up. I remember you jumped from 7th to like 2 in the standings, and it was like all of a sudden it's like there's the team to be reckoned with, Nashoba Regional. At the end of the season, I think everything just, during the season, it looked like everything just gelled together. So, congratulations on a terrific year.
Yeah, I just wanted